What's up, Greg? It's me, Danny, back with another episode of Please Don't Make Fun of My Haircut. Yes, I know it makes my head look like a pineapple. No, I did not think it would look this bad, but you're just going to have to deal with it for the rest of this video and until it grows back, so sorry. Lil Tay, the internet's youngest flexer, is gone. The 9-year-old Instagram superstar that was sweeping the nation not weeks ago has just vanished. All of the posts on her Instagram are gone. Her YouTube is gone. Her Twitter is gone. I don't know if she had a Twitter, but she definitely doesn't now. Like, every trace of Lil Tay on the internet is gone. Honestly, this is a really sad day for me because, as we all know, Lil Tay is gold for reaction channels. There's nothing else reaction channels love more than just bullying 9-year-old girls until they have to leave the internet because we bullied them so much. Obviously, I'm joking about myself wanting to do that, but the amount of, like, hate that Lil Tay got on the internet is absurd. If you don't know who Lil Tay is yet, somehow, get ready to have your mind blown. Lil Tay is the self-proclaimed youngest flexer of the century or something like that. She got popular at first, I think, because she was in a Rice Gum video where she was pretending to flex her watch or something like that.
Hey bitches, this Lil Tay, and I'm the youngest flexer of the century. Bitch, I have 100,000 on my wrist.
Okay, the watch is $50.
You look like 21 or some shit.
Maybe because I am 21 years old?
But since then, she's been seen in videos with Whoa Vicky, who's that white girl that thinks she's black.
I'm black.
She was in that fight video where Whoa Vicky and Danielle Bergoli got into a bit of a spat. Is that a word that describes fighting? Is that a spat? Sure. But her real claim to fame, the real bread and butter of Lil Tay, if you will, are videos of her flexing with very expensive houses and cars. And all in all, as she released these videos, it just sent the internet into a tizzy. It sent the internet into a big old tizzy because she's 9 years old and she's bragging on the internet about how she's so much more successful than you. Here's an example of one of Lil Tay's famous flexing videos.
This Lil Tay, let me tell y'all something. This shit costs more to your rent. My toilet costs more to your rent. Everything in my bathroom costs more to your rent. And see, this is my closet. Everything here be designer. Gucci, Louis, Versace. And also, when I was 6 years old, I lived in Atlanta and I was broke as hell. But one day I woke up, I said to myself, I ain't gonna be broke no more. So I got up and I started working hard, moving bricks. And now we be living in the hills. See that view? Y'all don't have that view. And I be holding your mama's rent. This bag cost me a Lamborghini, and I worked hard. So if y'all work hard, y'all can accomplish your dreams just like I did.
So there you go. I mean, that's what it feels like to get flexed on by a 9-year-old, just in case you were ever wondering. I know that's a thought that crossed through my head a lot before Lil Tay. I was like, what would it be like if there was this infant that was 10 times richer than me and really wanted me to know? There's been a lot of commentary channels on YouTube that have been posting videos about Lil Tay and making fun of her and trying to, like, drag her down. And, like, I just don't understand why people are taking it so seriously. Like, the girl's 9. It's obviously just like a joke that she came up with her brother or her mom or something like that. And sure, maybe it's a bit exploitive. If it's someone older than her taking advantage of her, then that's weird, sure. But don't make fun of Lil Tay. She's 9. It's not just reaction channels that have been really up in arms about Lil Tay. Just look at the comments on her own Instagram pictures. These are all gone now because her account has been deleted, but if you just Google, like, Lil Tay comments, like, look at this. You're a dumbass little girl, clout chaser. Don't make me find your dad and beat his ass for doing a horrible job at raising you. Get the fuck out. Go ling yang somewhere else. You haven't even hit puberty yet, lil shit. Like, Jesus, dude. She's 9. Can you even imagine getting that mad at a 9-year-old girl? Like, how serious do you have to take these Instagram videos where she's, like, flexing on you to get so mad that you comment shit like this on a 9-year-old's Instagram? Like, you have to be personally offended by her flexing to get that mad.
Message to all y'all broke ass haters.
Oh,
This is why all y'all fucking haters hate me, bitch.
No.
This shit cost me 200,000.
No. This little 9-year-old thinks that her car's cooler than mine. I could buy a car 10 times cooler than that. I have all my money tied up in investments right now, so I'm not going to, but I could. So I think one of the reasons that led to Lil Tay's disappearance is that after all of this, it came out that Lil Tay's mom was a real estate agent in Vancouver, I believe, and was using all of the houses that she was showing to film videos for Lil Tay's Instagram. So all of the houses and even the cars that she was flexing with on Instagram were owned by her mom's clients or her mom's boss in one case, which is pretty hilarious. I mean, I wouldn't want Lil Tay's mom working for me, and she did get fired, which is even funnier. But the fact that they were trolling so hard, I gotta respect it a little bit. It's a solid troll. And then another video came out where Lil Tay's older brother, who I think is like 15 or 16, is like coaching her from behind the camera on what to say in a YouTube video.
Go back and say like, no, you broke ass bitch. You out here.
So it came out that all of Lil Tay's Instagram videos were fake, and she's not really this 9-year-old self-made millionaire, and she's not really this like money-making pimp from Atlanta who dropped out of Harvard, and for some reason everyone was shocked. Why? Why? Why would you call me crazy? But I was suspecting that the whole thing was fake the whole time. You wanna know why? Because she's 9. One of the last things Lil Tay did before she disappeared into the net was go on Good Morning America, where she did an interview. And the video is so weird because it's like, it tries to take this halfway position between being like, this little girl is disrespectful. She shouldn't be flexing on us like this. Where'd she get all this money? And also, it's obviously fake. It's all obviously fake. It tries to take this like middle ground where they're like accusing her of being both disrespectfully rich and also faking the whole thing.
And we turn now to the controversial social media star Lil Tay. Just 9 years old, she and her mom are drawing fire for the outrageous behavior posted online. Nightline's Juju Chang sat down with both of them in LA, and Juju, boy, this mom has a lot to answer for.
Absolutely, George. Good morning to you. You know, Lil Tay is a 9-year-old.
Lil Tay. It says Lil. Her name is Lil. So you are allowed to say Lil because her name is Lil Tay. You don't have to unabbreviate it to Lil Tay.
She's come here to Hollywood to pursue her dreams of being a social media star. Now, child stardom is nothing new, but her act involves cursing up a storm and even pretending to do drugs.
Not cursing! Cursing up a storm! Well, that says it all right there. Lil Tay's gotta go. She's cursing on the internet of all places? I've never seen such a thing in all my life.
It's raising alarm bells about good parenting. Is it exploitation? Is it borderline abusive? I spoke with Lil Tay, who says it's all her idea.
Is it exploitation? Is it abusive? Well, I asked the 9-year-old daughter who claims to own a Rolls Royce and be a millionaire, and she said it's not, and I think we can believe her of all people.
She's the 9-year-old whose outrageous stunts, who's getting tons of notoriety and a whopping 2 million followers on Instagram.
You're like a legit fan of
A legit fan.
How would you respond to critics who would say, oh, you're just going to try to profit off your daughter now?
No one's forcing me to do this. That's not true that she wants to make money off of me.
And what about those homes she claims to own? GMA talked to Mom Angie's former boss at a Vancouver real estate firm, who told us Lil Tay filmed using his car and some of his properties for sale, all without his approval.
What? They're not her cars or her houses? Yeah, okay. Next you're gonna tell me she didn't really drop out of Harvard.
I didn't shoot in anyone else's house.
You didn't shoot in anyone else's house. Just like...
No one has proof that I did.
And who's behind the shocking content?
They just leave it at that? I didn't shoot in anyone else's house. Wait, you didn't? No, you don't have any proof. Okay, let's just move on. Yeah, that seems like a good answer, right? We can believe her. Yeah? Okay, cool. Let's move on. Quality journalism at Good Morning America. One question, no follow-ups. Always believing that people are telling the truth.
We spent time with Lil Tay and her family 6 weeks after they moved from Canada to Hollywood.
I'm gonna have my name on one of these stars one day.
We were surprised to find a precocious, soft-spoken 9-year-old.
We were surprised to find that it all appeared to be an act.
What are all the things that you do?
Swimming, skating, piano.
She is a well-mannered and a great kid.
But that's not what comes across on the internet.
People think it's like funny, I guess, because I'm 9 years old and I've accomplished so much.
Stop flexing on me! Or sorry, sorry, I just get really mad when I get flexed on sometimes.
I don't think a lot of people are believing that you're making millions of dollars at 9.
If they don't believe that, then I don't really care.
It's so weird that they're even entertaining the possibility that she might be who she says she is. Because the interviewer's like, now some people might not think that you're really as successful as you say you are. Not that I'm saying that. I think we can all agree here that you are a millionaire. But some people might get the weird delusion that it's impossible to own a car when you're 9 years old. So what would you say to that?
As for her schooling,
I'm a Harvard dropout.
What city is Harvard in?
I kind of forgot because I haven't been there in a long time.
Ooh, wrecked! She just exposed her. 9-year-old Lil Tay exposed for not knowing where Harvard is. We caught her in her lie. This 9-year-old girl probably has never even been to Harvard. And this is the first time we have any reason to believe that she didn't go to Harvard.
What's your reaction to all of the haters who are basically online bullying your daughter?
We choose just not ignore them. She has a passion and a dream.
They're really easy on the mom too. I think if anyone is to blame here, it's the mom for getting her daughter in this ridiculous situation. I think if we've learned anything from like child stars, it's that being famous at a really young age is not good for you. But they're just like, so what's your opinion on people literally telling your daughter to fuck off and die on a daily basis? Don't you think that's bad for her? And the mom's just like, she has a passion. And they're just like, okay. Also, what is the passion? Like, all she does is post videos of her flexing. Is that the passion? Is just flexing? The name Lil Tay could imply that maybe she wants to be a rapper or something like that. But like, what is the passion? That's the most confusing thing about this. It's like, what is Lil Tay? She just wants to be a professional flexer? We already have one of those, and his name is Ricegum.
Juju, I'm glad you pressed her in those questions as well. I got to tell you, I took a lot of heat at home last night from my girls for even giving Lil Tay a platform because they say that what she does online is just inappropriate.
It's just inappropriate. Honestly, it's inappropriate. I mean, she's cursing, she's throwing money around. I mean, gosh darn it. I've never seen anything like it. She's 9 years old and she's cursing up a storm on the internet of all places.
It is inappropriate, and there are a lot of questions about whether or not she should even be on social media. Technically, you have to be 13 to open an Instagram account.
Is she too young for social media? You know, they could be right about this. I think what they're getting at is Lil Tay is too young to be subject to the public eye. It's not good for kids. And I think they've really exemplified that by interviewing her and putting her on their TV show with millions of viewers. So honestly, I don't really have a problem with Lil Tay herself. If anything, maybe the brother should know better, or like the mom, I would hope, is supervising all this when she's like hanging out with rappers who are like blowing weed in her face. Or that fight that broke out with Danielle Bergoli and Whoa Vicky. The camera pans over and Lil Tay's just like standing there like, I'm 9. What? I'm 9. What am I doing here? Honestly, I think it's for the best that Lil Tay takes some time off. If you just look at the videos, when you search Lil Tay, like the titles, this video got Lil Tay's mom fired. Ha! Finally, we took her down. We're gonna tear this family apart one step at a time. We're gonna get the mom fired. Then we're gonna get the dad fired. Then they're gonna get divorced. Then Lil Tay's gonna get taken away and put in an orphanage. This is what I wanna see. Lil Tay ends her career! Breaks character. Lil Tay just ended her career. Haha! 10-hour Lil Tay getting destroyed compilation. That's not a real one, but it could be, right? I think the most confusing thing about this whole situation is like, what was going to happen if this continued? Like, was she just gonna keep posting videos like that, or did they have a plan to turn her into some sort of star? Because she has a name like a rapper name, but she hasn't released any songs. Or actually, she has. And it's really weird because I haven't seen anyone talk about this song, but she released a song called Money Way.
Lil Tay, Money Way, call Billy Coupon Tuesday. I know my wrist, fucker, you say.
I know I said I wasn't gonna make fun of Lil Tay, but the song is objectively bad. And it's not her fault that she's 9 and can't carry a beat, but it is objectively true that she is 9 and cannot carry a beat. I'm sorry. I know I said I wasn't gonna make fun of her, but the song is bad. I think there's something really weird going on with internet culture where you see these young kids getting really famous and then they just start flexing and that becomes their content. I think Ricegum's the king of it. He's like constantly flexing his big house and his new thing and his other thing, and they spent $10,000 on a sock. But like all the kids coming up on Musical.ly now are constantly like posing in front of cars and buying Gucci outfits, being like, I just bought this Bentley. And also, I'm 14 years old and don't know how to drive. It's just the funniest thing to me because it's like such an empty flex. It's like, what are you gonna do? Just sit in the car? Now, I know what a lot of you are probably thinking. Lil Tay leaving the internet is a bit of a loss. It was such a weird situation to be flexed on by a 9-year-old, and you're never gonna find that anywhere else. Lil Tay's brother did tweet, "Don't worry, me and my sister are going to change up our whole image for the better. We about to come back stronger than ever." So maybe Lil Tay will come back eventually, but it sounds like she might not be flexing on us anytime soon, which is really heartbreaking. I mean, when again are you going to get told that you're a broke piece of shit by someone who's still in elementary school? Well, for that, I think I might be able to help. It's time for a special return of Young Face. That's right, my rapper alter ego, Young Face. I figured since we just lost a very important part of the internet, I should try to help bandage the wound a little bit. So I've made a song in the spirit of one of these Lil Tay or Danielle Bergoli type people. So if you're gonna miss Lil Tay, you can just listen to this.
Yeah, Tesla. Bands. What y'all know about hopping out a $300,000 car? Hop out the whip. Hop back in. Yeah. Hop out the whip. Ooh, that's my shit. Talk about look at the look in your eyes when I hop out of the Porsche, hop out the Benz, hop out the Beamer, bitch. I ain't gotta open the doors, and I got a bad little mama. She wanna go for a ride, joke's on her. I'm only 14 years old, I do not know how to drive. We just be sitting in the car, we just be sitting in the whip. I might hop right out, right before I hop back in. I've been working on my squats, I've been working on my sprints. I got a tramp in the garage, I bought brand new kicks so I can hop out the whip, hop back in, hop back in, hop out the whip, hop out the whip. That's my shit, yeah. Shit. Hop out the whip, hop out the whip, yeah. Hop back in, hop out the whip, hop out the whip. Ooh, that's my shit. This whipping is serious. It ain't even funny. Nah. These bitches be bugging. I just stay hopping like bunnies. Yeah. Covered in carrots. What's up, doc? Can you look at my hip? I didn't take care of myself. I think I dislocated it when I hopped in the whip. Doing tricks in the whip. 360 degrees on the flip. Going up to the high dive and diving the shit. Going up in the plane and skydiving in this. And when I land, we're high fiving. I bet it did have a roof, but it doesn't no more. I put it away like I'm doing some chores. Now I can hop in and out of the whip till I figure out how to open the doors. Hop out the whip. Hop out the whip. Hop back in. Hop back in. Hop out the whip. Hop out the whip. That's my shit. Yeah. Shit. Hop out the whip. Hop out the whip. Hop back in. Yeah. Hop back in. Hop out the whip. Yeah. Ooh, that's my shit. Yo. Can someone please tell me how to open the goddamn doors to this car? Game's over for y'all when I get my license. Learn how to drive.
Alright guys, well I hope you enjoyed that music video and I hope you enjoyed the video as a whole. If you want to just watch the music video, I'm going to post it on my second channel, which I recently started. It's called Too Danny Too Furious. You can find the link to the second channel in the description. I made that second channel sort of just to be a place where I can shitpost and basically make like sketches or shorter content that's not really this stuff that I post on my main channel. So if you want to go check that out and look at all the stuff I posted on there already, feel free, subscribe, what have you. If you like this video and you're not Greg yet, Greg is my family here on YouTube. It's our fan base, so if you want to join Greg, all you have to do is subscribe and turn on my notifications. If you want to get my merch or contribute to my Patreon, the links for that are in the description. Thank you, Dara, for turning on my notifications. You are truly Greg. I'll see you guys next time with a really interesting video where I start a band with a bunch of my friends where the only instrument we play is going like this.